All right. Here we are back again. I've got to get woken up here, folks. It is early. Got to get this stream in before work, like I always do. Absolutely love doing this. And pretty stoked. Got the computer up this morning. Yesterday we got started with a glitch. It was a game glitch more than a computer glitch. So once we got through the glitch, we streamed really great until I got near the end of the stream. I was ready to um, end the stream almost. I was actually trying to finish a game, and the internet shut off for us. Well, I don't remember how long it was, but it was long enough to shut my stream down. Um, but it was also too close to um, work to jump back on and do anything about it. So I was like, well, that's the worst way to end a stream, but I kind of have to. So if you were on yesterday, I appreciate you so much, and I apologize that we had to end the stream so abruptly yesterday. But when the internet is gone, the stream is gone. So that happened. All right. I worked on this yesterday. Hey, Jesse, hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Worked on this yesterday, and I need to actually do some more work. Oh, this is this one that I was working on when the internet went out? No, no, it wasn't. I was working on something completely different. Um, so, how many viewers do we have? Well, I'm up to like 28 Twitch followers, which is not a lot, but it is progress. So, been steadily, slowly gaining followers. So, the goal is still to hit that affiliate level of 50, and you know we're over halfway, so it's something. Okay, so anyway, when I was playing this, yeah, absolutely got to start somewhere. I'm I'm learning how to start something. um, you know for those of us who aren't experienced entrepreneurs, who aren't used to taking risk, doing something like starting a Twitch stream is, yeah, it's like a startup. So you go through quite a while of, you feel like you hear crickets all the time, like there's nothing going on. But that's part of the business. Okay, so anyway, working on this deck, it's not meta, it's not anything. I think it was inspired by kind of the Super Friends meta, where I was like, oh, a bunch of planeswalkers, I can do that. But it doesn't fit any mold. Like, it was just something I started throwing together randomly, and then it felt like, oh, maybe I can actually do this less randomly and actually make something out of it. And then it became very, very messy. The truth is, it's still very, very messy. So I'm just kind of slowly taking a look at it. I do know I need more board wipes here, but I don't want to destroy all non-land permanents, because that would destroy my planeswalkers too. And I don't think I'm quite ready to craft much there. We'll go here, even though that one's not as strong. We'll give that a shot. And then I don't know what I'm going to cut here. Again, this is just a mess that I'm trying to figure out. It's not, doesn't have a lot of synergy yet. Oh wait, I can add another one of those. I do like haphazard bombardment. I almost couldn't say it. Um, yeah, not sure what I'm doing with this mess yet. I gotta play it and see what I think about it. Play it, see what I think about it, and see where it's messy, and then come back and tweak it. That's kind of the process. I don't expect it to do much winning at the moment. Um, Sorry if you heard that ripping sound. That's me ripping a paper towel. Okay, so anyway, we're going to take it through the process. It's going to be slow and messy, but sometimes that's what we have to do. Because I could just, net deck something like this, but then the problem with that is, and I'm not anti-net deck at all, my problem with that is I have to then figure out what I can afford to spend wild cards on, because when you net deck, you still have to either adjust or have everything already. In this case, let's go here. So in this case, I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of what would be your typical like Planeswalker, Super Friends type deck. So I'd have to use wild cards, and I'm not planning on using my wild cards on something like that right now. So, okay, let's get rid of the Cavalcade. Alright, that'll come in handy. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the not Banishing Light. Why do I even have this? I'd much rather have Banishing Light. That is interesting. Maybe I should get rid of that. I can't believe I did that. I never build with this in place of Vanishing Light. There's no reason for that, because I totally could have taken the Cavalcade instead. Oh well. Now we have to figure it out. Oh, and now there's a second one. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, we'll just keep going. And Theater of Horrors, we haven't seen that in a long time. That was a fun card when it was standard legal. I guess in some ways I miss standard, because some of those cards that were fun when they were in the standard, they get lost in historic. I can't believe I'm saying that, because I've stayed so far away from standard for so long, but I guess I do somewhat kind of maybe miss it. Okay, good. We got some land out of this. I hated that I had to use that without actually being able to proliferate, but I did need to get some more land going. Alright. So we can lose 3 damage right here, or 3 life. Take 3 damage. Not going to lose 3 damage. Okay, luckily our Prison Realm can take care of that. Ooh, haste. This is going to hurt. Ooh, I don't think I have much life gain in this deck. Yeah, part of what I was concerned about was this deck not really being able to handle aggressive decks. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. So this would put me at 6. I don't need it, because we're going to go here. Okay. So if we can avoid any more haste, that will be nice. I'll take the tomb. Tome. I always call it a tomb. It's a tome. I don't know. I mean, even a shock, and we're dead. Oh, which is basically what that is. Yeah. Okay, does that tell us much about the deck? I don't know. I don't like Prison Realm. I know that much. And actually, maybe that would have changed that game had I been able to take care of the Cavalcade. So that's a good place to start, I think. I don't know, this was supposed to be one of my attempts also at a semi-control build, because part of the idea was that I wouldn't put any creatures in the deck, just to do something different, because I'm typically a more aggressive player anyway. Which is funny, because my current quest is attack with 45 creatures, and I usually would much prefer to deal with quests, especially those type of quests. Okay, so we don't need Prison Realm, we need Banishing Light. Oops. Okay, and then do I only have two? Okay, I only have two. So that one makes sense. I mean, a shock kind of makes sense here, but not really. Let's take that out. Opt, I feel like always makes sense. Alright, let's give this a whirl. I think the biggest reason shock kind of made sense was that it was early, but it was really there for removal. And now that we're working in more and more board wipes, then maybe it doesn't make sense. Oh, I just realized I didn't update my titles this morning. I did not do that. Oops. You know, I don't like this hand, but I think I'm going to keep it and see if I can scry for a third land. And then I think we will be okay. Oh, I don't even have to scry for it. There it is. Okay, we'll scry first off anyway. I'm actually going to keep that. It's still going to be a slow start, but I've got the land that I need. We just got to hope we continue to draw land and still find things to play. Teferi's Aegis Insight, I think, will be really helpful. Once we can cast it, it will give us a good advantage, I think. I think with a slow, still unrefined deck like this, that we're definitely going to want as much card draw as we can get. Oh, what is this? Okay, I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not going to have any creatures coming onto the battlefield anytime soon, so that's fine. Let's go here. Alright. I think we have an advantage if our opponent's playing things to deal with my creatures. But I'm also afraid this is going to end up being the veto combo. Maybe not. Maybe they're focusing so much on snow with the new Kaldheim stuff. That could also be to our advantage, because this is again creature removal. Alright, let's go here. I don't know what I would discard. I think maybe Jace right now makes the most sense, even though that's what I just drew. That was kind of useless. But I don't know. Maybe next time, if I'm not sure what I want to discard, I'll just do the second +1, even if it can't target anything. Wow. Yeah, see, now they're worried about my creatures attacking. So, there's a few cards on the board that don't frighten me. But I've got to deal with those. Okay, so we have... Let's go here. Oh, that didn't help much. Alright, then let's see if we can find something else. Okay, there's some land. That will work. And we'll take more land right now, too. Do I have anything I would actually discard? See, I don't think so. I think I'm just going to move this up. Or can I not do it without... Oh, I can't do it without a... Well, maybe I don't do anything. I don't really think there's anything there that I want to discard. I'll just leave it, because it's gonna... I mean, they're gonna attack it and get rid of it anyway. So, I mean, I could have maybe taken the risk to draw a card that maybe I'd rather keep. But, oh well. I'm not too disappointed by that play, so... I'm still trying to figure out what I think of Imminent Doom. I had it before. I thought it made sense to keep it, so obviously I did, but I don't know what I need more of right now. I've got, let's go red, I guess.
Compassion and understanding above all else.
Okay, we'll go.
Enlightenment begins within.
So she'll probably get attacked and be gone this turn, but that still is allowing me to stall. So she's making a good sacrifice. Taking one for the team here is Narset. Yeah, she'll die, but that's 5 damage that she took that I didn't. So, thanks Narset. Took one for the team there. Alright, now we can go here. And I think we're going to be in really good shape after this. We really just needed to stall long enough to get some bigger things going. Let's start with Haphazard Bombardment. Oh! Our opponent saw the writing on the wall. So, that was interesting. And I think maybe against creature-based decks, this one is fine. It's just, it's so not meta. I'm just trying to do, you know, cram some weird stuff in there. Which is typical. That's what I do, right? Although I need to go ahead and do this quest. So maybe I'll play this one more time and then run that quest. I do like the jankiness of this deck though. It is so... like it wants to be something that is meta. It wants to be like Super Friends, but it's got such its own flavor to it. And some of that flavor is not good. I am trying to tweak it and maybe clear it up. But, okay. I do like to take risks with low land opening hands. This is not a good one though. We're going to have to mulligan that. Okay. This is much, much better. Now, what am I going to get rid of? Let's get rid of the Finale of Glory, because to be honest, on all of the Finale cards, if I'm not casting them for their, like, it's almost like they have an ultimate, almost like a Planeswalker. If I'm not casting them for their ultimate payoff, I'm not crazy about casting them, unless I have a playset in my deck, which they're like mythics, and so I don't have a playset of any of them. I don't think so. Alright, we'll get some extra blue. I don't have any blue there, so yeah, we definitely needed the blue. I need to find more blue. But yeah, I think I'm only carrying one copy of that Finale of Glory in this particular deck anyway. Okay, so the tomb, or tome, will help us scry and find land or other things. We'll pass on Nico for now. I'm still trying to figure out how to capitalize on Nico. I like the card. I pulled one from a pack when I first bought packs when the set came out, and I do like the card. I've played it a couple times. I like getting the shards are cool. Some of the things that Nico can do, but it's not like, I don't know, it's, to me it's not extremely obvious how to break it. But I'm also not, I don't play a lot of blue, and so yeah, I don't know. Let's just draw. I think Scry maybe makes more sense here, but We'll just draw. Okay, so we're getting land, but gosh, I'm pulling all of my multiple blue casting cost cards. So I'm getting land, but I'm still stuck really hard. I mean, I need good land pulls to make this janky mess do something. All right, let's go blue. And that still doesn't get us much. I think we're dead on the board. Without drawing a board wipe this turn, which I didn't, yeah, we're dead. That just was not a good start. I kind of think I need to do one more. I want to work on my quest, which is 45 attacks. But I think before that, I want to run this one more time. See what we can do. And maybe get some ideas of how to clean it up. Actually, some of my favorite cards are in here just because they're favorites and they need to go. Teferi's Ageless Insight is really a favorite of mine. I don't think it functions as well in this deck, though. Because it's too easy to get stuck with it in my hand, and then even if I play it, like it's not, like I'm not getting payoffs from the card draw. It's not like I have things like Ominous Seas, or like if I paired that with, I don't know, just some other things. But it's not paired with anything here. I mean, it's just not. So let's pull those. I almost want to pull the Royal Scions, but I like the card. So that kind of puts me in a... Okay, see, again, I don't need that many copies of that. I'll keep the 2 copies of Narset. Again, this is a mess, and that's just what it is. Why am I playing this mess? I don't know. I like jank, but it's usually not so messy. Usually my jank is a little more cohesive and makes more sense and is actually a functioning deck. This feels like, I don't know what this is. This is the deck that really really makes you like work through your process, I think. Everybody needs a good deck building process. This is the one that makes me go, huh, like maybe I should stick to my process, because when I get away from the process and I come up with something like this, it's not so good. Actually, I like that card. Let's keep that. I really enjoy the foretell mechanic. I didn't think much about it when I first saw it. I had to play with it, to be honest. I had to play with it, and then when I did, I really, really like it. I don't know. I haven't built around it necessarily, although the new demon. I can't think of his name exactly, but it's a 2-drop, like 0. Let's see, which one am I thinking of? Yeah, I think it's the 0/3 demon. Whenever you foretell, it gets +2, +0. But that's not the big part of the card. It gives all of your cards foretell. And their foretell cost, which is essentially their new casting cost after you foretell them, is their casting cost -2. So it makes them cheaper. Yes, you've got to do the whole play it on this turn, then play it on the next turn. But that's, I don't know, that usually seems like it's fine. I mean, you do have to, I don't know, it kind of messes with your mana a little bit because you're paying 2 just to put something away. But knowing that you're going to get that card maybe earlier than you were going to, I don't know, I really like it. Do we continue to take... I think we're going to. I think we're going to continue to take a little bit of damage so that we can hold our board wipe a little bit longer. And besides, we may get some more value out of it if more creatures show up. So I think we can handle that. I don't have a lot of life gain in the deck, but I got both of my Narsets in hand, and they do give me some life gain. Oh yeah, see, here we go. We got creatures coming. And what do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of this card. This is one of those, I don't know if I've ever actually played the card, maybe once. It's one of those cards I just really like, so I really try to jam it into a deck every once in a while. At the moment, this is the only deck that I've tried to jam it into, but every once in a while I'm like, let me just jam that sucker in there because I want to play it. So that's why it's here. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this stuff up. Although there's still quite a bit of cards in our opponent's hand. Not crazy about that. I think they're going to build... I think they're going to rebuild... Oh, I just scryed. I hate it when I forget things. I should have held on to that scry since I just scryed with a land. Yeah, they just have so many... Well, I mean, we have a fair amount of cards too, but they've already had a decent board state, and they've got all those cards. And they've got land. Like, gee whiz. Well, they've cast Cloudkin Seer twice and blinked it once, so I guess that makes sense. Good night. I guess we don't need 2 copies of Narset. I'm not sure what we do about this. I mean, luckily we got another land. We could gain life here. And we do have 9 lives in hand. I just try to be careful anymore with 9 lives because I've lost... Okay, let's do this. Let's scry first and then decide if we want to use her draw. I do want more land. I don't need to draw it right now. So I'll use her +1 to gain the 2 life instead. I don't know, I was going to say I've lost enough to 9 lives that I don't want to get it out too early and get those counters on it too early. But I think we're kind of at that point where it might be now or nothing. So I think we're going to go 9 lives. We might have enough to cast 9 lives and Teferi next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I miscounted. I'm 1 short. I was doing hopeful math. Oh, is there a counterspell coming? Okay, no. Oh wait, maybe I still do this way. Oh, nice. Narset helped out my math. Okay, so let's scry and see if we want to draw a card with Teferi. Okay, so we could draw and discard this just to give him his +1. But I kind of need the land. Because if I draw the land, I'm getting closer to being able to play Ugin. So let's wait. What if we lose Teferi, though? I guess... Oh, that's a pickle. So we might just... But if we lose Teferi, that's counters that are not going to go on 9 lives. So just like we sacrificed Narset for the team last game, or the game before, I forget when, Teferi's taking this one for the team. Yeah, that's all damage that we don't have to take as counters to 9 lives. So appreciate that, Teferi. But now let's go here. Get some more. Yes. I am such an anti-Ugin person. This is such irony. But what's really going to be irony if there would have been a counterspell there. That would have been awful. Okay, each permanent with converted mana costs X. Do I need to clear the board here? I don't think I need to. Besides, I'm pretty sure if I'm not careful, I could clear my 9 lives and do some accidental suicide there. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to try to race to his ultimate. But, I mean, these colors, our opponent's bound to have some good removal for it. And I've got nothing in hand. So this is, you know, there are definitely times when Ugin kind of comes out and practically takes over the game. I don't know if this is it, though. Oh, maybe it is. I didn't play anything. Alright, so we definitely wanted... Oh, I wish I would have... never mind. I kind of wish I would have did her draw. That's what I wanted to do. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely didn't click what I wanted to on hers. I would have much rather done the draw and discarded that land at the moment. But, oh well. I don't know, I think in my brain I knew I wanted to do her -2, but I had Teferi's +1 in my head at the same time. And so I was like, oh, +1, no, -2. Yeah, oops. Oops. Alright. So luckily we do not have haste, but wow. It's a big creature to deal with, which means if Ugin makes it to the next turn and we do get to pull off his ultimate, that'll be the last thing he does if I can't figure out how to deal with that. And at the moment I can't. Okay. I never play with Ugin, so I never cast Ugin, so I've never done this before. Yeah, let's just... Nice. Sure, we can pay the life. I got plenty of life to give. And haphazard bombardment might just get rid of that. So let's, I guess we should wait and see. I mean, I don't know if I'm that scared of that creature anymore. Or we could just create a blocker just in case. Sure, let's just do that. Let's just create a blocker just in case. I am so... like... So even though this is what the deck is supposed to do, it never does it. So I'm a little outside of... I don't know really what I'm doing at the moment. It never works. This is... Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You know what? Let's just go all in here. We'll just 10. Oh, did I miscount? Oh, because I forgot to the 3? I don't know what my counting was doing there. What did I do? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, let's go. Let's do that. There we go. That's a little bit better math. I don't know where I was at. Well, anyway, so we've got a whole bunch of... Watch this. We'll deal 2 damage to our opponent just because we can. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. What's the +1? Oh, so yeah, you've got a -1 for that. I don't want to do that. We'll +1. Oh, I can submit 0 because it doesn't make any sense to target that one. Oh, and I still haven't played a land this turn? What? Well, why not? I have no use for it. But why not? And we destroy a land. Nice. Oh, this is so cool. I never get to pull things like this off. Oh, my blocker is gone. Oh well. I wasn't anticipating having the blocker anyway. Oh, that one makes sense. Okay. Oh. Well, that's only 2 cards right now, so maybe that's not that good. What we could crack these first. Okay, do I have anything here to just get rid of that? Okay, let's go here. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one way or the other. I guess I guess I just need to go ahead and do this. Let's just get that off the board. And then we can kind of figure out our land. So this doesn't make sense yet. Let's go here. Okay. I don't know why I feel the need to continue adding counters to Nico. Again, it's taken me a while to figure out Nico. I still quite haven't figured out where I want to go with that. See, even this one, I don't really want to chance discarding right now. Let's go here.
Many paths lie before me.
I think we'll go ahead and draw cards. So this may come in handy next turn, but not this turn. Oh, and I can scry first? These shards are good. I can scry first? Nice. You know, I think I'll cycle that instead. Oh, what a good card. Yes. Oh, and I can still play my land. Okay. I think that's the turn. Okay, so this is interesting because I still have to figure out how to kill my opponent. And while the deck has win cons, particularly the one that got destroyed earlier in Sarkhan, yeah, I'm going to need to figure one out here soon. Because at the moment, we haven't done anything. I guess I could start targeting our opponent. I don't know though, I want to get rid of Liliana first. I mean, Ugin can be a win con for sure. So that's an option. Let's draw here. Oh, that was kind of useless. Let's see. I guess we could create another shard. Why not? I don't know. I don't know if that's... whatever. Ooh. I like emblems. Here's a win con. Nice.
My ultimate.
Oh, and now this one makes more sense because I can discard the Reliquary Tower. I have no need for another lane at the moment. Let's opt. Why not? And deal damage. Okay, this is where you concede. I really think so. I don't think it makes any sense for our... Oh. Okay, we'll hold that because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't have enough untapped mana right now, but I'm pretty sure I have enough next turn. If they don't concede before next turn, I don't know why our opponent's still in the game right now, frankly. Yeah, I don't get it. Unless I just want to see this unfold. But yeah. Now I'm starting to build up win cons. At first I was like, ooh, what how am I gonna win this? Now I've got options. The emblem is doing a great job. Finale of Glory is about to load the board up. Ugin can target. I mean, Narset actually, here -2 can deal damage. Okay, so can Ashiok target? Yeah. I don't think so. Maybe they just need to play cards. I really don't get it. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough to pay 10? If not, I'm not caught. I'm not. Let's target. Let's get rid of a planeswalker. Not. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter. Surely you concede when this comes out. Surely. I don't know. Yes. Okay. Might as well.
Let me help you, friend.
So then we can discard Jace. I don't need a second copy. Oh, but I've already got. Oh, but it's on 8. So if we discard, then we'll go to 9, and then we can ultimate. That's what my thing is. I love to ultimate and keep the Planeswalker on the field when possible. That's really cool. Up to 1 target creature. Can't be blocked. Look out. So, oh, is this are we on 9 there too? Oh, wow. And there we go. I cannot believe that our opponent is still sticking around for this. What is going on? Okay. I mean, what is up your sleeve, or are you just... Maybe they're just playing a quest, and they're just trying to cast blue and black spells. Oh, very good. But, I mean, that bought some time, I guess. I mean, I have so many opportunities still. Okay. We'll add another Planeswalker.
This is your first lesson in pyromancy.
Hmm. Go here. And there. I don't know, I guess I could have played one of these. The only thing is, if Jace gets removed from the board, then this becomes, extra card draw does become a little dangerous. So I don't know if I want to get too carried away, just in case. I don't know why I feel the need to target the black lands. I don't know. Okay, so we'll go up 2 more. So if we're still playing this game next turn, I can do his ultimate again. I don't know why I'm... Well, I guess I do know why I'm milling myself out, so that I can maybe go ahead and get his win con going.
Combat requires strategy and impulsivity.
How close are we? 11? Interesting. I guess create a shard. And... ultimate. Is that the game? Okay, one of our many forgettable win cons. Oh, that was nuts. And I mean, again, that's what it's supposed to do, but it so rarely does it. Do I count on it happening again? I kind of feel like I quit while I'm ahead with that deck. I guess there is a good reason for throwing all your junk in one deck. Although, there were still some things I saw there that I didn't like. And sometimes, so what happens there is, I do have things that make sense for a while, and then as I adjust the deck, they no longer make sense. And I think I've got some cards like that in there. Excuse me, add 1 red, put 2 1/1 counters on it to 1 target creature you control. Not bad. And then you gain life equal to the greatest power. That's not bad. Okay, Kovori. This one helps with legendaries. You may reveal a legendary creature card from among them and put it into your hand. I don't know, putting things in your hand is great, but I love putting things on the battlefield. I know, I'm greedy. I'm asking too much. Oh, that does remind me. I was thinking about building around that Jorn that I picked up yesterday. Is Historic Brawl still a thing? I guess you have to do the direct challenge to do Historic Brawl. I think it would be a really cool Historic Brawl. I need to attack with 45 creatures. So I've definitely got some decks that could do that easily. I am a little curious about Jorn. I think I've got at least 2 copies, which is why I'm curious. I don't know if I would spend... Yeah, see... So it needs to be snow permanent, but snow lands will count here. And that's what I really like about the card, is I don't have to focus too much on snow. As long as I just have snow lands, it still gets a pretty good benefit. And I don't usually build in these colors. But maybe that's another... I don't know. Maybe that's also worthwhile, is checking out these colors. So let's go not collected here. Let's start with some snow permanents and see what makes sense. Okay. So I could use this ability. You may play target snow permanent card from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters a battlefield tap. So do I want to put things in the graveyard? Or focus more on attacking with Jorn? I don't know that I really want to focus on attacking with Jorn. I think I like the artifact better. But I could go either way. I think the question is, what do I want to untap? And do I care about going with tapped lands for snow lands? I mean, that would... I could make all my lands snow lands that way. But do I need to? I don't know. Tap target artifact or creature. Wait, we don't want to go white here. We want to go blue, black, green. So let's narrow that for sure. Let's not have that stuff in the way. Target snowland you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature with hexproof and haste until the end of turn, and it's still land. That's not actually that bad. Let's go there. Okay, tap, sacrifice. Okay, so we can't untap this if we sacrifice it, but it can destroy a creature, essentially, based on our snowlands. Okay. The Icebreaker Kraken. For each snowland you control. When Icebreaker Kraken enters the battlefield, artifacts and creatures target opponent controls don't untap during the next player's untap step. Return 3 snowlands you control to their owner's hand. Return Icebreaker Kraken to its hand. Oh, okay, so you can save your Kraken. Or just recast your Kraken. Gosh, I really like that. But do I want to pay... I've only got 3 rare wild cards left. I could go with 1 at the moment. I really like that one though. Scry X, where X is the number of snow spent to cast this spell, then draw 3 cards. So it's 5 worth scrying and drawing 3 cards. Not for a rare for me right now. If I had crafted it, not crafted, but if I had pulled that in a pack, sure. Okay, so tap it to untap a snowland. And if we attack and we untap, but see, it's kind of still redundant though, isn't it? I don't know. I guess I'll try it. And it's common, so I got plenty of those wild cards. Okay. Ice counters, you may spin. Oh, I don't know if I want to use another rare wild card in this deck. I have no idea if I even like the deck yet. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if snow was mana's colors to cast it, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. That's not bad, but I'm also low on uncommons too. It's not a great time to be building right now. Enchant land is snow. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of any color. That's not bad because it allows us to go with some like triomes and things that don't necessarily fit the bill. And ramp. Let's try it. Okay, choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control if you control 3 or more snow permanents. Okay, so do we want to use fight as a mechanic here? I don't know if we care about that. I can always move into black for removal. X11 counters any number of creatures you control where X is... I don't really want to craft too much at the moment. Okay, this is... Oh, this is red, though. I don't think I'm going to move into that right now. Uncommons. Making copies with green and blue. Okay, so I think what we really want to do, again, is focus on the ability to untap snow permanents and using the snow land. So we can move into plenty of other non-snow themed areas. Okay. We could go, which direction makes sense? So we got some humans if we want to go tribal, but there's zombies, elves, so we're not, it's not a good tribal opportunity, I don't think, unless we cut something and make it tribal. So Jorn is legendary. I don't know if we want to maybe consider going in that direction, but then again we have to cut, or can at least consider these cards. Okay, and then what makes sense in these colors too? I don't typically build in this color combination. I do like what's going on here. Do we try to go some kind of legendary? Okay, let's do a search and see how we feel about that. Okay. So, what makes sense here? Tetsuko? Oh, so this is a 0-4 and a 1-3. Okay, 2-2 doesn't matter. But these cards are interesting because now this makes me think, do we have anything that can switch to dealing damage with toughness? So high alert requires white. I don't know if we want to move into yet a fourth color. Okay, let me think about that real quick. Oh, so there's a green one. Okay, I need to add some more words here to eliminate some things. Let's go with deals damage with toughness. Is that okay? Equal to. Wow. But wait, we're missing something. There's green. Okay, I guess I'm still maybe not. Okay, so I knew this card was available, but I don't have the WoW cards for it. I'm trying to think. Okay, so Huatli is available because we don't need white. I just don't think I want to move into... I don't think I want to move into white. Okay, so then I only have 4 copies. But I think it's okay. I think I'm going to try that. And then let's go back to legendary, because she's also a legendary permanent. Which then makes Tetsuko make sense. So now, what if we go legendary and search? How many cards will help us with that? Oh. Search your library for a creature card with lesser converted mana cost. So, like, say, if we were going to search for Tetsuko, we'd have to cast Vargoth. That's not bad. Let's consider that an option. It may not be the option we go with, but let's consider that. Oh, I was thinking we're missing something, but I think because there's white options here, but we're avoiding white. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. Okay, this is searching for a land. Sacrifice another creature. Search your library for a creature with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the sacrifice creature's converted mana cost. Put that creature card onto the battlefield and shuffle your library. So that's interesting. Then you can sacrifice something like the priest to go get something like Jorn if you're missing it. Could go with, I mean, I've only got one copy. I'm not going to make any or craft any more right now. I could see that making sense. You know, I don't think I have a problem putting a copy of that in there too. Okay, so now let's go back to Legendary, because we still have some other things. So we're going to end up obviously making cuts. I mean, that's kind of how that's how it works, but and there's no reason to think I'm even going to like this strategy. I may change it completely. But the other thing we could look at, if we're leaning Legendary, we could also go Historic. But Scry 3. Okay. So, gosh, the game plan in some ways makes Cherix make sense. But then are we forcing it too much? Because what... I don't know. Then we're maybe pushing too many themes. Because it made sense to try to go, I think, Tetsuko, just because some of these snow permanents, especially the priest, but even Avalanche Caller, like those made sense. I mean, for that matter, Vargoth has more toughness and power. But I don't know if I want to, how far I want to push that. But if we can search, that's the other thing. I don't need very many copies. Let's just put 2 copies in for now. That might be something we have to consider, depending on how frequently we can search for cards. Ooh, I could also go Spark Double. That's really got me thinking there. Let's see. Do I need to blink anything? I'm a huge fan of this Thassa Deep Dwelling. I don't know that I need to blink anything in this deck. But love that card. I could just put some other cards to search just in general besides legendaries. That's true. I don't necessarily need to just search for legendary cards. But I want to keep looking. Okay, we know we're going to need some removal. I'm just not sure what I'm going to use yet. But I do need to keep that in mind. Do I want to craft? So I've been seriously considering, this is possibly the best card in the set, possibly. But the other thing is, I don't typically like the cast your opponent's creatures stuff. I don't know, but I do like exile all cards from all graveyards, and then you can cast those. And you may spend mana and so mana. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to wait. Counter each attacking creature. No, it's not that great. Yeah, we'll pass on those. feels pretty cool, but I don't think it necessarily fits here. Drana will not fit here because it goes after non-legendaries from your graveyard, and we're only going to pack so many of those. I do like Massacre Girl, but I don't know for sure that it would even trigger unless our opponent had a 1/1, because I don't have any small stuff. And you really need it to go off to clear the board, and if you cast it and it doesn't kill anything, it doesn't clear anything. Okay, I have to remember this one. Okay, so the artifact is really good. Sacrifice not from the graveyard to the battlefield under your control. I don't know, we don't really have a lot to force sacrificing or... And it's opponent, right? Yeah, it has to be an opponent. We're not really doing much to make our opponent sacrifice or discard here. Yeah, I don't think I want to move into any of those things either. Interesting, but not what we're looking for. Oh, what is that? Okay, this is... Which one is this? Other legendary creatures you control gain vigilance and tap to add 1 mana of any color. Prismatic Bridge. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library. You reveal a creature or a planeswalker card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library. So again, and I notice a lot of these work this way. They work in tandem, so they're not necessarily great one-offs. So I don't think it makes a lot of sense to just craft one, even though I like this card. I really like that card. But yeah, I'm afraid it wouldn't make a great one-off. Which one is this? Okay, it's interesting, but okay, this is the one. My voice was doing something weird there. That's the one I wanted to go for. Okay. I might give... Ooh. Lands. And they're forest lands, so does that... That's interesting. I don't know if that works well here or not. I don't think we need to put elves on the battlefield here. Oh, do I want a Toski? Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I want that card so bad, but I'm not going to craft it here. Interesting. I don't know, and I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do about removal. I've got to really tweak a lot of this down quite a bit. Ooh, I really want to force the Great Henge just because I always force the Great Henge. I love that card, but I don't know if it's going to make enough sense here. But I don't know. I mean, it would give us a card draw, which is one of the reasons I really like it, and it does give us some life gain. Alright, let's put it in and come back, and we can always cut it later. I don't really think we're doing counters, so let's move on from that. We don't have a need for those. We don't have a need for those. We're not going to force white. We are in blue and black, but I don't know if these make sense or not. And again, I don't play these colors, so I'm not familiar with some of these cards, and I'm not sure that I would play them very well. So I'm trying to be careful about that too. Like, I still have to use cards that I can play, and so I have to I really have to consider that. No permanents with bounty counters on them. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls the bounty counter dies, you gain 3 life and draw a card. I mean, that's fine. Is it that good? It's legendary. Um, it is a 1/3 too, though, so that makes sense here. All right. Okay, let's see. I need, and I don't think I have it. I need a banner so I can take a break. I need to take a quick break. And I'm getting close to the end anyway. But okay, I am going to have to. I don't know if I really want to stop the stream, but I don't have a banner. I could put one up real quick. Let's see. Let's do it. Where is? All right, I am going to take a quick break here. Boom. Check that out. All right, we're right back. All right, good news. I'm back. Bad news is I've only got so much time left on the old stream. So, yeah, there's that. There we go. All right, I am back. And so we're messing around, trying to figure out a build for this. Where'd I go? Jorn. Yes. Okay. But here's the catch. Thanks for joining, by the way, Wolfery, especially while I was gone. I don't typically build in these colors. I'm not a blue player for sure. Blue Demir is not my color. So then what's the one where you put all three of these together? Oh, why is that one not coming to me? I know it's not Jund. I know it's not Abzan. What's black? Is that Grixis? No. No, that's with white. What's the name of these three? Okay, well, it might come to me later. Anyway, not a color combination that I typically use. So I'm throwing a whole bunch of stuff in right now to eventually, not eventually, but here before long, go back and begin cutting. And then I also have to figure out what removal I want to add in, how I want to address some other things. But here we are, kind of taking a look at what we've got. We're definitely not doing elf, so that doesn't fit. I don't think these are necessarily good fits. Don't know if we're going to be sending enough things to the graveyard, but then again, so, okay, part of the strategy was going to be this. So it's snow, but some of our snow permanents, like Priest of the Haunted Edge, has a larger toughness than power. So for some reason, I had this bright idea, let's go Tetsuko. Will Tetsuko be good here? I don't know. It's worth trying, and we can always come back and adapt it. But so the other side of Jorn is you can play permanents from your graveyard that are snow permanents. But do we want to put things in our graveyard? Because I feel like that's a whole nother strategy in itself. But the Gitrog monster would fit that really, really well. But here's the thing. It sacrifices a land. So even without that strategy, in and of itself, it works with... let's try it. It doesn't... I guess what I'm thinking is it doesn't need a lot of support. Those two cards in themselves function really well together. Okay, so Garruk fits colors, but does he fit anything else? Not really. Not really. Although I do want to go with a wolf build at some point. I don't think I see anything here that makes sense because we can't go red. We're not going white. Green, but we're not really going cat, nightmare, dinosaur, or anything there. Okay, blue and green, but do these make sense? Enchantment, it's not a thing we're doing. Well, Euro feels like he always makes sense, right? Not legal in the following formats. Yeah, we're not playing those. That is an interesting one. But I think we're going to pass, actually. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, reveal the top card of your library. You may cast it without paying its mana cost if it's a spell with lesser converted mana cost. If you don't cast it, put it into your hand. So it's basically, at the very least, card draw. So why would we not have it? We don't need to proliferate. I don't think we want to make copies. Don't think we want to go there or there. Your opponent's control can't cause you to discard or sacrifice permanents. Choose a non-land card name. Reveal Put all cards into your graveyard. So return card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know. Let's give her a shot. I haven't played Tamiyo Collector of Tales much. I have played her. Okay, whenever you cast a kick. Yeah, we're not doing kick spells. No. Hmm. Green, black, white. Where's the green, black, blue stuff? There we go. You may cast from your graveyard using its mutate ability. Do we want to go mutate? Nah. I don't think it fits well enough. You may play a land and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. So I like the graveyard stuff. Intermediate calls is triggered. I like Yarok, but I don't know that I want to craft those right now. Okay. The only other thing I might consider is historic. But even then, it needs to be really good. Wow, not much in those colors. Okay, well then that's fine. That won't work, and we'll leave it out. Okay, so we have some things that help us do different things. Do I care for untapping Snowland right now? I don't think so. I think we're going to drop that. Because we can search, we can make things unblockable. We're at 65 and we have very little removal. We have some. We do have a decent curve. We would have to craft the icebreaker. What happens if we... 3 common... Okay, let's try that. Let's try crafting what we've got. Let's go get our land. Snow. Whoops. Alright, we need some snow islands. And some snow swamps. And some snow forest. Okay. The other thing is, let's go... Okay, let's get these triomes, because we can use... That's why we put in whatever that card was called. Yeah, Glittering Frost, so that we can turn our triomes into snow-covered lands. Although that put us at what? 12, 17, 26. So let's drop a couple things. And then let's go... We can make that snow-covered. I think let's go here. What are our options here? Preferably something that will not come in tapped. And then... Okay, and then we can make those snow covered. And then let's drop a few more Okay, so 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. Alright, let's try that. Oh, this is going to be so weird. We'll give it a whirl. It's going to take so much work to get it where we want it, though. Because I have no idea what it's doing. I've never played anything quite like it. Gonna have to really mess around with it. And I really need to be leaving out of here, so let's go just one game, unfortunately. One and done. Which means I'm going to want to make all the changes after running it one time, because we know it's going to need changes. Alright, so we did get a good draw to start with, so let's run with that. And we can go with a tapped land early. Oh, are we playing against the same colors? Of course. Arena loves mirror matches, and I'm not a big fan, but Arena loves it. Okay.
This power ought to be shared.
Huh. So this is already a decent combination. I think I like this. Okay, and Death Touch. Yikes. Okay, so we have a board state early. Okay, so we would lose Shovel. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait. I don't think I need to lose him just yet, because I can take that out with the priest. Maybe get the priest back later. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. Okay. So we're not casting another creature this turn, so we have to go... Let's go Trample.
Beauty lies in variation.
Okay. Until the end of turn, where X is the number of snow lands you control. Well, let's just do it. Let's just get rid of the Death Touch. Oh, wow, that hurt. Okay. But it's tapped, so now... Oh, but they're indestructible, so it doesn't matter if they block. Well, shoot. That did us no good. So we sacrificed the priest for nothing. Oh well. And now another creature has Death Touch. Stinking Death Touch. Oh wow. Elves. I like elves. And so I like what our opponent's doing here. But I don't like that it's happening at my expense right now. I don't like that at all. I feel like this is a loss already. Okay, so we're better off going which way? You may play a snow permanent card from your graveyard. It's not bad. I think I want to go Jorn and maybe lesser converted mana cost. So let's go. Alright, let's go Jorn into Tetsuko. So now, let's go unblockable. Come on, click it. There we go. Let's go unblockable and take out the Planeswalker first. Okay. And so what's interesting about this ability is it's not a tap ability, and so I can still use it to create a 4/4 blocker. That's not bad. Oh, and another one. Wow. These stinking elves are so strong. I pull off what I needed to pull off, and then I'm still getting nowhere. I mean, I do like some of what we've been able to do, but it just hasn't been enough against these elves. And, I mean, we're in such the early stages of this deck that we're missing so many things. Like, we're missing any removal. Well, I'll say any. We have some removal. We had, you know, this guy. But we didn't bring much, because we're just trying to figure the deck out right now. See what we like. Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stomp.
So I've got to have blockers. At the same time, does it make sense to try to take out T-Var there? Probably does. So let's go with just enough to take him out. And you know what? Let's go ahead and let's start gaining life. There's no need not to, because we got so many copies of her. Oh, let's do that. Well, a board wipe would come in handy, but I don't know, this deck is not suited for that necessarily either. Okay, so we can cast a creature from our top of our library, but I really want to get the hinge out.
We will adapt to anything. Let me aid you.
Okay. Gosh, I have so few blockers. I think I better hold off. I need Sherex to come in and help me save the game. Because then I could make one big lethal attack. That's what I need. No attacks still. So I'm hoping by not attacking at some point we pull off... Oh, I can't play land from there though. Okay, I can draw a card by playing a creature because that'll trigger the Great Hinge. Okay, let's play land. Can draw another card. Okay. I still can't get what I need though. I really feel like I'm just holding on until I can get
I call, and
Sherex.
Gloria answers.
So that I can make a lethal attack. Okay, so you're going to counter that? Fine. That's fine. I got another one. I mean, if I can keep blocking, which they haven't attacked yet. So if I can keep holding down and blocking if I need to until I get it, this could work. It's taking forever though. I gotta get off this stream. I got things to do. Okay, let's go here. Oh, there he is. Okay, so I can't give haste, so he's gonna have to wait a turn. Oh, I guess I should have down-ticked her. Oops. Oh well. Hopefully it won't matter. But yeah, I should have down-ticked there.
Our destiny is greater than ever.
Okay. So ideally we just have to survive a turn.
We will adapt to any threat.
And Oh, but I don't have any untapped land, so this won't come in handy. Okay, we just have to survive. Because I got 18, plus 5 is 23, plus 3 is 26. There's 31. There's plenty. Plenty there. But there's so many creatures over there. I don't know if we can survive. I mean, we got 50. We have 50 life. Oh, nice. That's the good way to start the deck. We might be onto something here. Might be onto something. We'll find out tomorrow. Because I gotta go. Alright. Seriously though, I'm out. Appreciate you guys.